story as well, though, that Arlie Hochschild had a really good piece on this about 2 weeks ago. I think it's on my Twitter feed, whereby she says, what is it that the Republicans do? They don't deal in facts, they deal with emotion. And they're really good at doing it. And the Democrats still have this thing about, well, if I just tell you the facts, right? Well, you live in a world of social media and, inverse facts and post-fact world, etc. So that's not going to work. Plus, we don't trust you. So even if they're facts, they're tainted in that way. But the other thing and we were talking about this just before we started recording, that the other thing that the right are really good at everywhere, not just Republicans, is creating moral panics.
Yes.
And this whole thing about, the anarchists, the rioters, whatever, in rural Michigan, what are they going to do? Hire a bus? I mean, how are they going to get... Is there anarchist bus lines out there? Are they going to go, hey, Bob, farmer, can we get some milk bottles? We need to go on a riot. Oh, shit, we don't have any petrol for our Molotov cocktails, right? I mean, it's clearly nonsensical, right? The FBI tracks hundreds of right-wing groups that actually murder people. There's hardly any deaths tied to direct left-wing violence. Antifa is a myth as well as being an organization. And it's wonderfully reminiscent, I think, of the late 1920s in Germany, when von Papen, who was, I think, then the German Chancellor before Hitler, managed to convince the German public that the extreme left was the danger, not the extreme right. Well, look what happened 5 years later.